Hey
Hey
everybody.
everyone! We just wanted to come on and give you one more update. We promised just one last update for summer camp. We know that things have been so crazy the past couple weeks and things are changing on a daily basis.
Yep.
So we thank you guys so much for giving us grace through this season. We've never led through anything like this before. And so we appreciate your patience. And we don't mean to go back and forth, but our heart really is just to make sure that we keep your kid safe.
Yeah.
So with all that said, here's our last and final update for summer camp.
So we have spoken with the summer camp that we're going to, Southwind, and they have affiliate camps, and they've all been running throughout the summer. And we asked them, hey, what are you guys having your students do before coming to camp? Are you making them get COVID testing? And they said, no, we're not. And I was like, okay. And they kind of shared with us their plans for cleaning and for spacing out beds in the rooms and all of that stuff to allow social distancing when they're in the closer quarters. And with the facility being able to spread out the chairs in our gathering places and all of that stuff. And they have said that they have not seen any spikes come back from their camps, from running camps, after meeting. So that's good news for us, that we're hoping that the same thing will happen with our camp, that we won't see any spikes come back and there won't be a spread of the sickness or anything like that. And then also we spoke with the testing centers.
Yeah, with CentraCare. And obviously in the past few weeks, it's been very different to get tested than it was even just 3 weeks ago. They're not doing the same things with if you don't have symptoms, they're not taking you in.
Yeah.
Just because so many people are trying to get tested. I actually even spoke to a doctor who said it's kind of silly to even get tested without symptoms because they could come later on. So we are not requiring your child to get tested before camp. What we're asking is that, especially the week before, that they quarantine as much as possible.
Yeah.
If they do go out, wear a mask, wash their hands, do all those things that they've probably been doing, but maybe just a little heightened.
Yeah.
Maybe don't go out if you don't have to go out, just to really try to keep everyone safe. We will wear masks on the bus to and from camp, but that's the only time we're going to require masks. But if you want your child to wear a mask during services or anything like that, obviously that is allowed and acceptable. Yeah. And we've also had the camp allow us, because we have the whole camp to ourselves, so there's no other youth groups that are going to be there. And we are allowing less amount of students to stay in a dorm. So we're not going to pile 14 kids into a dorm. It'll probably be more around 8, and there's 12 beds. So we can separate them and do a lot of social distancing at the camp.
So no COVID testing. We're taking that off the plate, off the table. The other thing that we are going to say is when we do sign up at check-in on the buses and all that kind of stuff right before heading off to camp, we will do temperature checks just to make sure that nobody is running a fever. And what we're asking is if anybody has any symptoms, and
anything.
It's a long list of symptoms. It's not just a fever and a cough or a temperature. It's shortness of breath. It's loss of taste or smell. If you have that, you probably have COVID. So please don't go. But no matter what it is, if you have any kind of body aches, fatigue, or cold symptoms, whatever it is, we are going to ask that you either share that with us or that you don't go to camp with us. And if you have symptoms and are afraid of going because of that, that is the reason that you will get refunded for going. And if you have symptoms, obviously, then you should go get tested. And if the test comes back negative, then we will allow you to come, but we want to make sure that we're taking care of each other and taking care of ourselves.
Absolutely.
So we are still excited. Camp is still on. We are ready to go. I'm rocking the champion shirt for whoever students win the games, win the fire games of the camp. We're really pumped. And please just bear with us, have patience, have grace. We are trying our very, very best to lead through this with wisdom and be responsible with your students. So we're excited to go to camp. We love you all, and we'll see you soon.